Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the late review today. We got Flashback Modric to check out today. So, we are taking a look at a card that is 5'8" with high work rates, right-footed with 4-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. In regards to the traits that the card has, he does have the outside foot shot trait, so that's really nice to have if I want to play him in the left center defense mid position, especially with the shadow chemistry style. Now, because his base card stats look really good, we're going to be taking a look at what he looks like in game, right? So he has 90 acceleration with 83 sprint speed, right? Shooting stats are at 90 attacking positioning, 82 finishing, 90 shot power, 93 long shots, blah blah. Shooting stats for base card stats as a midfielder looks really good. With the basic chemistry style, you're actually giving him a +5 for sprint speed, which is pretty helpful, to be fair. In regards to passing is perfect. You don't necessarily need to improve it. It looks really good. Dribbling stats are essentially perfect as well. It's not something I'm going to have to improve either, thank God, because as you guys know, Modric's rare gold card, his foot miss card, were really nice cards to use in the beginning of the year because they're good rotational players, right? Especially if you give them the shadow chemistry style, you could play them in the right mid position, CDM, center mid, cam. Like, it's a good card to be able to rotate with within his squad, right? So defensive stats have been drastically improved with this card. He now has 99 interceptions with 83 defensive awareness, 92 standing tackles, and 86 sliding tackles. So with this card, what I want to experiment with is going to be a lot of different things, right? I'm going to be trying him out in the center mid position, but I'm also going to be trying him out in the CDM position on balance, because when you play a card in the CDM position on balance instructions, you can tell whether or not they're going to be aggressive or more defensive oriented with the high work rates that he has, right? Because he does have the 90 attacking positioning, 95 with the basic chemistry style, you should expect this card to attack in empty space whenever he sees it because of the attacking positioning he has with the high work rates. Now, if he was medium high, he may not do it as much, but he would still do it pretty often, right? So medium high with players like Alon's card, the Flashback, was really nice because having a medium high work rated player that can be defensive oriented but somewhat good at attacking as well is really nice to have. Because with Modric's card, it's a little bit different to Alon. High work rate suggests that this card is going to be a person that's going to be able to go all around the pitch for you and offer a attacking or defensive presence or whatever you want him to do, right? So very important information in regards to that. He does have 75 strength with 99 stamina. So again, the moving all over the place part with the high work rates is going to be really nice. So what we're going to be testing out with this card, because we have the basic chemistry style, is whether or not the defensive boost in the card makes a significant difference for him in the CDM position. And we're also going to be testing what his off the ball movement is like in the attacking third, just on balance instruction, because with that we'll be able to test him out in regards to him moving forward and coming back. So the way that we will be lined up with this team is going to look like this. We're going to be using the 4-2-3-1. Luka Modric will be playing in the left center mid position because I like the fact that he has the outside foot shot trait just in case, right? Martinez will be playing up top in the striker position. Modric will use in the middle here, with Messi off to the right side, Neymar to the left, because I think there's a good balance there, in my opinion. Balance instructions for these guys, balance for the striker. Oh, Martinez can be on stay forward, that's not a big deal. But we're going to have Luka and Modric on balance instructions with fullbacks on stay back while attacking too. So the instructions that you have set for your other players are very important in regards to how Modric is going to move, because let's just say, for instance, you have balanced fullbacks, right? Sometimes what your CDMs will do is they will go occupy the fullback position because they're not there. Some CDMs do it, some don't. The Moments Kimmich card, whenever I got my hands on that card, he was always doing that constantly, right? So just, for just food for thought with these types of cards, right? So with Luka Modric, we're going to be trying him out in the CDM position on balance, and we're going to see how he plays. Yeah, this should be a good test, actually. He's going to have Alon and De Bruyne as his CDMs for sure. Alright, what's your dribbling like? Oh, his dribbling is... Yeah, his dribbling feels the same as it did on his, foot miss card. I really liked the dribbling on that card. It's because of the height that he has. Center of gravity is pretty low in regards to his dribbling being awesome. He has really good stats for dribbling as well. They're in, the high 90s, so he'll be sick to have in the CDM spot for sure. Okay, it's good that he didn't aggressively push that side position right there, actually. I like that a lot. Little touch right here. Let's see if he moves into the middle. He does. Okay, good. So his attacking presence, guys, with the balance instructions is going to be noticeably good on a card like this for sure. Okay, so no second man press light here. Let's see how fast he goes back into position without the Shadow Chemistry style boost. He kind of stays in the cam position, goes back pretty nicely in all fairness. Not doing any second man press right here. Not doing any second man press still. Just watching how he plays in the CDM spot with defensive awareness and whatnot. He covers the middle really well. Intercepts the ball from a poor pass from my opponent. So I do like his positioning. Now for me personally, because I would be using this card as a CDM, I would definitely have the Shadow Chemistry style on him, just because I want to have as much of a defensive presence as possible. But because this card is going to get upgraded in the pace with the Shadow Chemistry style, the fact that his dribbling, shooting, and pace stats are, because of the fact that they're high, he's going to be really nice to have in a squad for sure. Yeah, you can see his positioning with Laurent Blanc right here. Just the way that they're kind of like in line with each other is really solid. Because in those situations, you have to kind of switch to your CDM. You can see, obviously, Laurent Blanc being the more defensive-oriented player with the medium-high, he actually goes into the 18-yard box. But guys, you guys know that with the 4-2-3-1 nowadays, a lot of people actually choose to play with one CDM on stay back while attacking cover center. But because the other CDM is on just cover center, it just offers this extra attacking presence whenever you need it, right? Nice little goal there with Modric again. Yeah, you can see him going into the position right away, right? Once he sees that middle spot, that's the usual spot that center mids usually tend to go into to score certain opportunities. Just testing out his dribbling in these situations, which is actually really, really nice. Just the pure agility that this card has is going to be very helpful. I'm obviously forcing the ball with him, so I'm depleting stamina like crazy, but 99 stamina on this card is going to be very helpful for always being able to do whatever you want, right? Utilize that space, Modric. There it is. Oh, get the shot off. Oh, I should probably do like a ball roll touch actually right there, but you can see that when you get into those positions right there, that's when their attacking positioning, especially with his high work rates, is going to be affected. He's going to try to go into the space instantly. Ooh, nice finesse shot with him right there. Great shot right there. Let's go. Alright guys, so the next formation that we're going to be using Luka Modric in is going to be the 4-4-2. I'll show you guys how we're kind of like lined up over here. So it's just going to be balance, 4 width, 4 for depth, width on 5, players in the box up to 5 as well. We have everybody basically on comeback on defense, but the only difference that we have for Luka Modric is we're going to have him on balance instructions just with cover center again. So I expect him to essentially move the exact same way that he was doing in the 4-2-3-1. What I will tell you guys so far is that this card with the Shadow Chemistry style could be really, really good, because the thing that I feel like I'm missing most of this card is the high acceleration and sprint speed. Because his dribbling is so good, his passing is good, his quick cuts are awesome. That's really needed on this card, in my opinion. An anchor could potentially be okay too, because of the aggression that you'd be giving him. Strength, I don't care too much about, but it's the aggression with the acceleration boost that would have been really nice on this card too. So we'll see what's up. Y'all, you could already see how aggressive he is. Look at him on the attack. Stops in position really well. Goes right back into the right side right away. So, you know, the thing, like I said, that's good about having him on the left side is that outside foot shot trait. So, if I obviously dribble better in that situation, I could potentially get that angle for him, right? So, do I think he would still be best utilized in the right center mid position? Absolutely, but I do like him a lot in the left center mid spot so far. You can see that he utilizes empty space instantly with the balance instructions. But the high work rates, you can see that he needs a bigger defensive boost for him to come back quickly, right? But he's still doing a decent job of it, just with the basic chemistry style as well. Good shielding right there, actually. Messi makes that run. I want to see if Modric makes that run. He does. Nice. Good job. So yeah, I do expect this card to be attacking oriented with the balance instructions because of the high work rates, high attacking positioning. So what we're going to be trying out here in a bit is what he's like on stay back while attacking. Ooh, I thought I would have gone that angle right there. Finesse shot tray would have been really helpful right there. Yeah, guys, so very obvious with the high attacking work rates, he's going to always attack. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep him on stay back while attacking. and we'll see how he moves around the pitch. Alright guys, so for the rest of this game, we'll just play seriously with the 4-4-2, and we'll see what's up. Oh, I thought I would genuinely score that opportunity. Oh, Martinez got fouled. I don't really like Neymar's run-up right here. We're just going to go through the middle. You know, people usually think that when you switch, you don't go through the middle, so... Nice little mental game right there, you know? He does a really good job of actually staying back while attacking when I have that instruction pretty much set on him, right? Alright guys, so final verdict on the Luka Modric card. Guys, I mean, for 200k, you can't go wrong. 200k is a very, very fair price for this card, right? Now, let's talk about a few things here and there, because this is the type of card you can use in a lot of different positions because of the attacking positioning that he has, right? You can use him in any of the 3 cam positions, so left cam, right cam, center cam. You can use him as one of your CDMs, but don't expect him to be super defensive oriented because of his height being at 5'8". He doesn't really feel like that crazy defensively, but I do like his presence in the team because of the fact that he can push up and come back really, really nicely. Now, the reason why I didn't feel the defensive presence that much is because the shadow chemistry style is 100% needed on the card. But what's also needed is the acceleration and sprint speed boost. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this card. Look at the defensive stat increase that you give him. He already has dribbling. He already has shooting. For a midfielder is really good, right? Passing stats are there. His physicality, I don't really care for too much because, you know, people will tell you, oh, just give him the anchor chemistry style. The anchor chemistry style will be a little bit noticeable for the aggression part of the card, not so much the strength because of his 5'8" height, right? The aggression is very helpful for defending certain opportunities, right? Now, you could totally play with this card on 95 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, because the acceleration is going to be the biggest important thing with this card in regards to moving left and right really quickly. But just to have a good rotation policy in your team, you know, being able to put him in whatever position you want, giving him the pace with a defensive stat increase and just leaving his physicality as it is would be the personal preference that I would have. Now, you can see that most people chose the anchor chemistry style because, like I said, the aggression and strength boost that you give the card, as well as the pace and defense, is obviously really nice. So what you should do is try out both chemistry styles. Obviously try out the anchor chemistry style first. See if you want the acceleration and sprint speed based off of your playstyle, and then basically take it from there, guys. But you should expect this guy to be super attacking oriented because of his 90 attacking positioning with the high work rates. If you tell him to stay back while attacking cover center, he will follow that instruction well, but he plays better when he's playing in the right center defensive position. In a center mid position with the high work rates, he'll be a very, very good box-to-box player. He was constantly moving up, constantly moving back, but I feel like he definitely needs that defensive awareness boost if you're going to be using him in that way. So anchor or shadow, whichever chemistry style. And yeah, if you want to use him on the sides as well, guys, you could totally do that for a rotation policy with the shadow chemistry style, just in case, you know, in a game it's like, oh, I can't really put anybody on the sides, so I'm going to put Luka Modric there instead, because of the fact that he has 90 attacking positioning with a base of 90 shot power, 99 composure. It's just a really good card, and for the price value of 200k, he's super cheap. And EA, this is called giving to the community, because that's very cheap for the quality of card that you're getting. So that is a definition of giving to the community. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Again, I'm sorry about this one being late. A lot of things being fixed around my area, all right? Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.